Okay, welcome to the last module of Ethology, that's social biology, where we will be looking in detail on the social groups, the social organizations, and the social groups in termites and elephants in specific, then pheromones and social behavior. So, what is social organization? Social organization is a social structure resulting from social interrelations and social interactions between members of species. Um, Social interrelation refer to relationship between the members of the same species. Uh, this relationship between uh, it could be between parents and offspring, which is the most common type of social relationship. The maternal behavior of mammals and parental behavior of birds are a few examples. Now, social interaction, it is the reaction of animals in response to the stimuli from other members of the same species. The social organization, as such, it varies considerably from one species to another. It ranges from simple short-term interaction between male and female to complex, stable societies of monkeys and apes, for example. Social organization of a group depends on the total number of individuals, their age, sex ratio, number of adults male, and these in turn depend on many important factors like abundance, availability, dispersion of food, then predation pressure, type of habitat, and mating strategies. Not all groups of animals are truly social, and we can find that social organization are of two main types. First one, aggregation or associations, and second, true societies. Now, Alvarez 1927 defined aggregation or the association as chance gathering. Chance gathering which are produced solely by external factors. They don't have well-defined interactions or interrelations between the members of such kind of gatherings. Okay, and for example, we can find like insects gathering around a source of light for mating, or groups formed by simultaneous attraction to a common source rather than each other. For example, earthworms collected under a rock for moisture. Association or the aggregation, it is a temporary union or temporary formation of individuals reacting in the same way to similar environmental stimuli. For example, collection of houseflies around a food source, or a collection of animals around a water hole. Groups or aggregations are formed largely by non-breeding individuals based on a mutual attraction. For example, school of fishes, large wildebeest and zebra herds. These are known as survival groups. And Alvarez considered true societies to be genuine communities which exist in virtue of some particular social instincts. An animal society is a relatively permanent union. It is actually a permanent formation of individuals held together by mutual attraction of its members. Alternatively, the distinction might be defined by stating that an aggregation endures only while a specific set of external stimuli are active, while a society persists in spite of great variations in external stimuli. Societies are stable and highly evolved natural populations, and with a very high amount of interrelation and interdependence between the members, high level of integration, regulation, and orderliness. A true society may be characterized by leadership, territoriality, division of labor, altruism, and species-specific behavioral patterns. And a true society involves more than a mated pair. That is, it includes adults, sub-adults, juveniles, infants of different age and sex classes. It will mean a stable group whose members intercommunicate extensively and bear some relatively permanent social relationship to one another. So I hope what is social organization and the types of social organization is very clear. Now we can pass on to the features of a society. So four properties of organized society has been recognized, proposed by Eisenberg in 1965, and these four properties are communication, cohesion, division of labor, and permanence. Okay. Now, what is a communication refer? Communication is a transmission of information from one individual to another um, in a, of a particular society in order to influence the behavior of the recipient. Okay, so it is actually Communication is passing message from one individual, one member to another member of a society, so that there is a influence on the behavior of the recipient. Okay. The mode of communication is species specific. It can be through visual, auditory, olfactory, or tactile methods, that is touch methods. Um, Communication has a significant role in the social organization, social behavior of animals, and it strengthens the interrelationship between individuals and thus maintains the integrity of social groups. And all organized societies have some form of complex communication system. The members of a social group makes gestures, postures, change color, raise hair, they scent mark, that is making marking by scent, communicate through vocalization. They may indicate messages by touching each other or have some specialized forms like echolocation in bats, tail and waggle dance in bees. So communication in higher animals is generally elaborate and capable of putting across complex messages. For instance, the face expression or facial expression, along with vocalization in chimpanzees, um, communicating various forms of emotions and messages. You can see over here. So this is they make facial expression along with they make sound also, hooting sounds or like such kind of sounds to express their emotions. So here you can see a simple four facial expressions and shown by the chimpanzees to communicate their emotions. The next property is cohesion. Um, the individuals constituting a society tend to remain in close proximity to one another. For example, all the bees of a group live in one hive. The individuals in a herd of deer, a pride of lions, or a pack of wolves remain in close vicinity in a given home range. The individuals in a troop of baboons, while moving, tend to remain in close proximity. The adult and the dominant males remain in the center, uh, close to females, while adult subordinate males take dangerous positions at front and rear, that is, all around the group. Okay. So that kind of a cohesion is found in many higher animals. The cohesion uh, usually like have important factors like involve important factors like leadership, social hierarchy, social dominance, and altruism. So here, when we speak about baboons, when we already saw that the subordinate, subdominant males usually take up dangerous positions. So it is a kind of altruism for the this one for the whole society. Okay. Now the third property is division of labor. It is the assignment of different duties to the different kinds of individuals of a colony. So here what happens is a duty is assigned to each individual in a society, and that is actually referred to division of labor. And um, it is in organized societies, animals of different status, sexes, and age groups, they perform and have different functions in maintaining the society. Baboon and macaque, um, young adult males often serve as a as like guards, okay, front guard or rear guard for group as the group moves, and they are the ones who face the predators. The old adult dominant males remain in a more central place, and they decide the foraging and resting areas where where the group have to feed, where they can stop or rest. So all these are decided by the dominant males, and usually the adult dominant males they remain in the center. Okay. Um, the function of females is to bear and bring up the infants and care for the young. So in a troop of baboons, when confronted with a predator, the adult dominant males leave the center and take up positions in front, following the adult subdominant males, while females and young baboons they retreat, they move back. The function of females is to bear and rear infants, juveniles, spend time playing and exploring. Similarly, the what do you call the division of labor is can be found most conspicuous in some social insects such as honeybees, termites, and ants. In a colony of bees, there is one queen few drones and workers. Similarly, termites have a caste system similar to the bees. We'll be learning it in detail in the coming presentations. Okay. The last property, it is the permanence. Uh, Permanence actually, societies have permanent formations, and the individuals making up a society tends to be the same. There is little migration from the group, and in most mammals, the core of the group is formed by females who are related to each other. The males, they come and go in the with respect to the group. The membership among the females is permanent, and most organized societies resist immigration by outsiders. So these are the four features of a society, or four properties of a society. Okay. So I hope it is clear, and we will be looking into the behavioral patterns of social organization in detail in the next presentation.